Hi everybody, I wanted to do a video showing you how I am able to get some card making in with the new baby. This is my box of treasure. Kind of back up a bit. I wanted to show you how I keep all my stuff together because obviously I can't, right now anyways, I can't sit in my craft room and craft because A, I had a kind of a flood in it, so it's like a mess right now that I have to go through still, and B, I have a baby who's only 2 months old, so it's easier for me to have a bucket of stuff that I can just take with me to different places or areas of the house where she is and work there. So first I'll show you right now, my markers are actually in a flower pot. This is all the Copics that I have right now, and having them in the pot just makes it so that I can take it wherever I am and if I'm wanting to color. So in the bucket, how I kind of keep it semi-organized, although it does get messy every once in a while, I have this little organizing bucket, and it kind of just helps keep stuff together. So I have like scissors and paintbrushes and gel pens and my micron, my Pigma markers. This is like how I touch up my stamped images and stuff. I have my stickles right here right now, stamp cleaner, a couple glue sticks, pencil sharpener. Here I have, these are the watercolor pencils that I use. My stamp box, I have like a really big one that it's a Martha Stewart one. I use it to stamp my bigger stamps, obviously, but also on the flat side, that's where I stamp my distress inks to watercolor with. And then I just have a couple smaller ones. I have a couple of dewdrops, a memento, and a brilliance. Obviously my ATG gun, I have it out of the way here. I have another brilliance ink. I actually have a mouse pad from the dollar store. This is what I put on the table, and then I put the paper or cardstock, whatever I'm stamping, on top of this. It helps me get a better impression when I stamp, I find. This is my, it's like my pile of images. I stamp out a whole bunch, and then these are the ones on cardstocks. We'll color them with my Copics, obviously. And this is just some colored images that I'm working with right now. And then, oh, sorry, here, everything's falling. And then I just have some of the images that I've watercolored on watercolor paper. So I just keep like a big stack of stamped images that I can, when I feel like it, I can just reach for them and color. So I have these. And you see I stamp it out multiple times, A, because sometimes I don't get, especially on the watercolor paper, you don't always get a very good impression the first time. So I stamp it out a few times so I can get a better impression and so that I can color them different ways. So I have, like I said, I have some both on cardstock and on watercolor paper, so I can do either medium. And then, sorry, I have a bunch of different stamp sets here, and even though I have images stamped out, like if I want one of the sentiments from the set, sorry, this is a hard set to look at, say I want the sentiment from the set, then I have a few I can work with. So I have a few of the ones that I'm currently working with in the bucket, and then I kind of just like rotate them out. I have some embellishments, so like gems, sequins. I have a border punch. What else do I have here? Adhesive buttons, some foam adhesive, some twine, mini brads, watercolor set, more twine, And then here I kind of just have stacked. I have my distress inks. I actually don't have that many, which is why I combine the distress ink watercoloring with the watercolor pencils. But these are the ones I have, and I just have a piece of paper that I have like rubbed onto the ink pad so I know the color of the ink that I'm reaching for without having to kind of like rifle through them. I have my Memento ink here, which is what I obviously use for Copic coloring, and then my archival ink, which is what I use for when I watercolor, and I store them both upside down like that to keep the ink pads juicy. And then I have like a stack of washi tape, so if I want to use washi on a card or whatever. I have a little baggie here of like scraps and die cuts, but I can I'm kind of a rifle through person, so if you're not, this system might not really work that well for you, but I like to be able to kind of dig through my bucket and see what I have. I have some more stamp sets. These are ones that I've put into CD cases, which I don't really prefer. I kind of wish when I first started I didn't do that. I wish I kept the packaging like these ones are. I kind of like prefer that. But these are ones that I've already got rid of the packaging, so it's not like I can really convert them back. And then I just have a couple paper pads, a couple of my favorites that I just keep in this bucket that I can kind of reach for. So that is how I have been crafting on the move. So I have like this bucket, because I have kind of like one of those 2-level coffee tables with a shelf underneath, so I keep this bucket on the shelf so it's out of the way. I also keep my Copics on the shelf too beside it so it's out of the way. And then I also have, sorry, I'm kind of all over the place. I also have like my paper trimmer up here because it's pretty portable. And then I'm hoping in the near future to get like the little Martha Stewart scoreboard, because I actually sell it at Walmart in my town, so that would be nice to slide in the bucket somewhere so I could score easier. But yeah, that's how I've been keeping my stuff together and being able to sneak in craft time while I have, well, she's not a newborn anymore, she's almost 3 months, but that's how I've been doing it. So I'd love to see how you guys do keep yourself organized, and I like seeing how you guys keep organized. So I am hoping to be able to do some more videos. Briar was sick, so my last video I know was just a text video, but I'm glad I was able to do this one today while she was having a snooze. So I'm hoping you're all having a great day, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.